There you go. Now this is our old friend from a couple weeks ago, Comet Lulin, which came and I actually saw from my backyard here in light polluted San Francisco using a simple 4.5-inch cheap $200 telescope from Orion donated to our local astronomy club. And I saw this.
You're in an astronomy club?
Well, I've never been to a meeting. You know, it's, and what they saw, when they saw this, again, this was an interesting comet because it had both a tail and an anti-tail, both directions, but when you look at this, you see an interesting thing. This is just a ball of ice, but it is giving off X-rays in its bow wave. It's a shock wave in the front. There is vaporizing, sublimating ice flying off into space. As it gets close to the sun, that hits the photons coming off the sun, and an enormous amount of energy is released, but a very tiny amount of enormous energy. And that's in the form of X-rays, and you can see it here. And there it is, X-rays coming from a ball of ice. Hope you like it. What are you looking for, chicken?
I'm looking for the comedy.
Oh.
Can't find it.
Well, we have to take a break here, because you know what's coming up this weekend?
What's coming up this weekend?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas!
That's right. The best casino-like event that you've ever lost your dignity at.
Yes.
This week is an entire full jar of Las Vegas ideas, events, games, and things that were rejected and will not be this weekend. They will not be this weekend. And here's my spokesmodel bringing out the jar of Chicken Jobberality Las Vegas ideas that you do not want to see happen.
Okay, these are ideas, concepts, and games that did not make it. There's a lot of them, they better be funny. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. Craps. No, really craps. Do I have to spell this out for you? 5 minutes in my mother's closet. Oh, God. Shampoo your enemies. Kitten pong.
No animals this year, right? No? You've learned your lesson?
No, we're going to do animals. We have cockroach racing.
Oh, right.
5 cockroaches, ladies and gentlemen. These things are fucking giant. I bought them for $29.95 on the internet. They're awesome. They got shipped to us from Arizona. Giant fucking champion racers. And you like let them go and they just rush right down the track. They just go under the table. But it's still funny. It's like, okay, go! That's it. But it's funny. You'll see. You're gonna see that. And a rat roulette, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Perez is bringing his rats and they go on this wheel and they go and get the food and the thing and
they'll be tested for steroids this year.
Okay. How about no cover charge? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Robot versus panda mud wrestling.
Too expensive.
Too expensive, yeah.
Can't afford much.
Sean Kelly presents the Spanganga Mobile VD Clinic Dancers.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. The best hug contest. The I just had an abortion makeout booth.
That was almost made the cut.
Free credit reports. Read out loud.
No charge.
The drunk girlfriend who will not shut up.
Actually, we had 20 of them
Yeah,
alive.
I've played that game before. Okay. Guess what's up my ass?
Isn't that a real game, though?
Dodge poop. The youngest child raffle. The Easter Bunny hunt. Bobbing for tampons. David Capurro, trapeze artist.
Lots and lots of celebrities are coming to Las Vegas. Lots of them. You're going to see them all there. I guarantee it. In fact, let me show you a picture of a girl. Next picture. That's my daughter.
Yeah. She's adorable, ladies and gentlemen. She's like her
She's
mom.
the ace of diamonds, that one. I want you to know, if any of my friends have gotten any calls lately on my cell phone, and all you hear is, bye. That's her.
Autobahn Danger faces the gentle incline of death.
There.
Oh, go all the way.
Leapfrog.
Boom, boom. Do you have any more science?
Yeah, I really want to get back to
Not
it.
full of science.
The
And you're
sponsors
full of
demanding more and more time.
something.
Again, this is the Japanese spacecraft that went and visited an asteroid a couple years ago. This is the spacecraft called Hayabasa. And when it got to the asteroid, it landed a small probe there, they think, and it collected a sample, maybe. But what they do know is it had all sorts of physical problems in the vicinity of this asteroid. And what happened is this is an ion-powered spacecraft, and it also has reaction wheels for controlling its attitude. And attitude is very important to control. You have to control pitch, roll, and yaw. However, at the vicinity of the asteroid, they lost one of the reaction wheels. No, two of the reaction wheels. No. One's still operating. They lost their thruster. All they have is their one reaction wheel and their one ion engine. So how can they control three axes while they're doing it? Well, one is controlled by the ion engine, one is controlled by the reaction wheel, and the last one they are controlling by tilting the solar panels and allowing the photons of the sun to control the yaw. And with that, some very clever figuring out by the Japanese, hopefully it will return the sample container to the Earth containing the precious little bit of that asteroid, if it did in fact collect it. I have my doubts, but we're hoping it'll make it back anyway. This you will love. I talked at length for a couple of weeks ago, for several weeks, about the Kepler mission, which is looking for Earth-like planets orbiting distant stars. And some news has happened there. They have released the dust cover from the aperture of the telescope.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I hadn't realized that they took the dust cover off.
That's right. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, here it comes.
Oh my
Here's Poe Buck.
What a beautiful baby. I just love babies myself, actually. I haven't been around in a few weeks. I smelled burning hair. Is somebody's hair on fire?
Oh, jeez, burning hair again.
It's okay, it'll grow back.
I charge extra for burning your hair.
You guys know Lucky, right? Lucky, say hi to the people. We live upstairs in that trailer. Anyway, I wasn't feeling very good for the last few weeks. I was really sick. I actually called Chicken and I asked him to take me to the hospital. And he said to me he'd call me back in an hour, and he never called me back. But that's okay, because I just, I started drinking my Uncle Daddy's moonshine, and I felt a lot better. But today I'm not feeling so good. I'm kind of... Here, can you hold this baby for me? Oh, God. Oh, God. Moses?
Can we get a drink up here?
I think it's time, Moses.
What's that? I'll boil some water.
Give me a stool or something. I'm not feeling so good.
We're ready.
Okay, thank you.
I know this is gonna get ugly.
It's the miracle of love right here. Ow. Give me the seat.
You need any help there?
Hot water.
I got this like 8 times.
They're good at this in Kentucky here.
Ow.
Are you alright there? I got a brochure. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What? Jesus.
A human baby. Did you know that was in there?
It's beautiful. Okay, hey, don't forget the afterbirth sense of pie.
Oh,
Sense of pie.
Sense of pie, my favorite. Oh, it's Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. It's a different story.
Ow, reach in there,
Karen Finley, what's that?
a lucky shoe.
It's a shoe. Where's the remote? Did we lose the remote? Oh.
That's where we left the keys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Poe Buckets. They live in that trailer right there. It's not their fault.
Let's go home.
Mayor Gavin Newsome is ready to present to you guys right here, right now, in a State of the City address special for the Shea Coulee on this, the second to last Dr. Hal show of the year. Really? There's no, really? Is it really? Guys, You know, it's hard to soar with eagles. You know, it's hard to soar. Gavin? Gavin?
Hello?
Gavin?
There seems to be something on my neck. I'm not sure.
Are you okay?
But,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
welcome to the program, Gavin.
Thank you, Chicken. Thank you all for being here. It's an honor to be here with you all. You know, I look out at this crowd and I see a collection of really remarkable people that truly represent, you know, the independent, rough-hewn culture of our neighborhoods and truly emblematic representation of our city that describes ourselves best as a city of dreamers and doers and entrepreneurs and innovators, a city like our state, always on the bleeding and cutting edge. And,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just
Gavin, stay with us.
Just a second, I got a Twitter about this. Let's see. I'm at Simple Chicken John's place speaking. It smells funny. And
The hair.